Alright, hello everybody, it is I, Granorite, and here we are back with another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Emerald with our next Gen 3 type challenge, a fighting type, of Breloom, Hariyama, Hitmonchan from that Tyrogue, and Machamp. And let's just go ahead and take a look at our Pokemon and read some Pokemon biologies. So Makuhita's leveling rate is fluctuating, interestingly enough. Makuhita is a bipedal Pokemon with a bulky build. Most of its body is yellow, but it has black marking on its chest that extends around its neck. Its round hands resemble black boxing gloves, but its feet are yellow with two visible toes. On its cheek are red ring-shaped markings, and it has slit-like eyes. On top of its head is a knot, which causes it to resemble a punching bag. Makuhita is very gutsy and never gives up. No matter how many times it is knocked down, energy is built into its body each time it rises back up. Broken trees often surround its nest because it trains by slapping and slamming into them. It is known to mistake Executor for a tree, and often gets flung away as a result. This Pokemon eats lots of food and gets plenty of sleep. Its rigorous training and lifestyle give it a sturdy body to withstand any attack. It is found living and training in mountainous regions. Although initially brought from another region to Alola, Makuhita found in Alola are more famous than its region's counterparts. And our Gen 3... Pokedex information. Just a second here, actually. Where's my pen? Our Gen 3 Pokedex information for Makuhita. Ruby says Makuhita is tenacious. It will keep getting up and attacking its foe however many times it gets knocked down. Every time it gets back up, this Pokemon stores more energy in its body for evolving. Sapphire says Makuhita has a tireless spirit. It will never give up hope. It eats lots of food, gets plenty of sleep, and it trains very rigorously. By living this way, this Pokemon packs its body with energy. And just one more thing really quick. Alright, and then Sapphire says Makuhita is a tireless spirit. It will never give up hope. It eats lots of food, gets plenty of sleep, and it trains very rigorously. By living that way, this Pokemon packs its body with energy. Emerald says it loves to toughen up its body above all else. If you hear quaking rumblings in a cave, it's sound of Makuhita undertaking strenuous training. That was Emerald. I don't know if I said that. And Fire Red and Leaf Green say it grows stronger by enduring harsh training. It's a gutsy Pokemon that can withstand any attack. And that is our information on Makuhita. So we'll go ahead. And Makuhita evolves at level 24, so we'll have him by the 3rd gym leader. So Shroomish is also a fluctuating leveling rate, and it evolves at level 23, so we'll also have it by the 3rd gym leader. Shroomish is a small Pokemon similar to a mushroom that has beady black eyes and a half triangular shaped mouth. Its upper body is beige, with frilled segments along the bottom and a small opening at the top. There are green spots marking its upper body, while its lower body is completely green. It has small round feet and no visible arms or hands. When it senses danger, it shakes its body and scatters toxic spores from the top of its head. These spores can make trees and weeds wilt and cause whole body pain if inhaled. Shroomish live in tropical forests. During the day, it hides under fallen leaves in the shade. It eats composted soil in forests, which is made up of fallen rotten leaves. And then our Gen 3 Pokedex information for Shroomish. Ruby says Shroomish live in damp soil in the dark depths of the forest. They are often found keeping still under fallen leaves. This Pokemon feeds on compost that is made up of fallen, rotted leaves. Sapphire says if Shroomish senses danger, it shakes its body and scatters spores from the top of its head. This Pokemon's spores are so toxic they will make trees and weeds wilt. And Emerald says it loves to eat damp, composted soil in forest. If you enter a forest after a long raid, you can see many Shroomish feasting on composted soil. Fire Red and Leaf Green say it prefers damp places. By day, it remains still in the forest shade. It releases toxic powder from its head. And you can see its abilities affects more. And Makuhita is Guts, ups its attack if it is suffering. Next we have Tyrogue. Tyrogue is a medium fast leveling rate Pokemon. Tyrogue is a humanoid Pokemon with a predominantly pale purple body and brown hips, and feet that resemble short pants and shoes. It has 3 blunt protrusions on top of its head, yellow eyes, and circular sections on each side of its head that resemble protective padding. There are white bands resembling bandages on its torso and wrist, and it has thin limbs, and its hands have 3 fingers each. Tyrogue is a male-only species with no female counterpart. Tyrogue is famous for its eagerness to compete and boundless energy to such an extent that it will challenge anyone, even larger foes. This is the famous intense desire that Tyrogue is known for. Determined to make itself stronger, Tyrogue will not quit no matter how many times it loses. While it is small, Tyrogue should not be ignored as it can slug a target without warning. As a result, it is always nursing its injuries from fighting opponents larger than itself. As Tyrogue becomes stressed, if it is not able to train every day, its trainer must maintain a regular training schedule. It is usually found in urban areas, and the training Tyrogue does influences its possible evolution into Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, or Hitmontop. And so for us to get it to Hitmonchan, we need to have its defense higher than its attack when it reaches level 20. And our Gen 3 Pokedex information for Tyrogue, Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald all say Tyrogue becomes stressed out if it does not get to train every day. When raising this Pokemon, the trainer must establish and uphold various training methods. Fire Red says even though it is small, it can't be ignored because it will slug any handy target without warning. And Leaf Green says it is always bursting with energy. To make itself stronger, it keeps on fighting even when it loses. And it also has the Guts ability, as does Machop. Machop is a medium slow leveling rate Pokemon, which evolves into Machoke at level 28, and then we'll get Machamp at level 37 due to the impossible evolutionize ability on the randomizer. So Machop is a humanoid bipedal Pokemon that has blue-gray skin. It has 3 brown ridges on top of its head, large red eyes, and a relatively flat face. On either side of its chest are 3 thin rib-like stripes. Its feet appear to have no toes, while its hands have 5 fingers. Machop also has a short, stubby tail. Machop's entire body is covered with muscles that will never tire or cramp. With these muscles, it can lift many times its own body weight. It is even capable of hurling up to 100 adults. It spends its time and energy working out and practicing all different forms of martial arts, striving to improve its abilities. One of its daily training routines involves lifting boulders and gravelers repeatedly as if they were barbells. It becomes more dedicated the more its muscles grow. Once it's confident, it challenges Makuhita to a battle. Machop lives in the mountains, and its diet includes highly nutritious food that allow it to efficiently build up its muscles. And our Gen 3 Pokedex information for Machop. Ruby says Machop's muscles are special. They never get sore no matter how much they are used in exercise. This Pokemon has sufficient power to hurl 100 adult humans. Sapphire says Machop exercises by hefting around a Graveler as if it were a barbell. There are some Machop that travel the world in a quest to master all kinds of martial arts. Emerald says it continually undertakes strenuous training to master all forms of martial arts. Its strength lets it easily hoist a sumo wrestler onto its shoulders. Fire Red says its whole body is composed of muscles. Even though it is the size of a human child, it can hurl 100 grown adults. And Leaf Green says loves to build its muscles. It trains in all styles of martial arts to become stronger. And that is our information on our 4 Pokemon. So we're going to start leveling up here to level 7 as we do. Makuhita wants Poochyenas and Wurmples to fight, so we can get its attack and HP up. Which is not what we're getting here. Of course. And these Zigzagoons are not letting us run away. Get out of here. So you can see we know Tackle, Focus Energy, and Sand Attack here at level 5. There's a Whirlpool. And we're just going to speed up as we do through this leveling. Excuse me. Alright, well there's level 7 on Makuhita. We'll swap up Machop next. The Machop wants attack and defense, so that's Poochyenas and C-Dots. We probably will not get any C-Dots. But we'll get Poochyenas eventually. Which we are super effective against on top of that. Get out of here. And we learned Focus Energy here at level 7. Excellent. Alright, Tyrogue wants special attack and special defense since we're going to Hitmonchan. So we would like Lotads and Ralts, and we did see one Ralts earlier, surprisingly enough. Tyrogue only knows Tackle, and will only know Tackle until it evolves. So, there we go. There's a Ralts. I was not expecting you. That's just free experience. Lotads are a lot more prevalent here. And of course, we're not running into a Lotad now that we switched out the Pokemon that wants Lotads. Got all the Lotads showing up during Makuhita. Come on. Oh, another Ralts before we got another Lotad. Wow. There's a Lotad. There's another one. Not quite enough for the level up. Can we get one more Lotad? Cannot escape. Well, now we're gonna go heal. There we go. That'll get us to level 7. Alright, and last but not least, we have Shroomish, who wants attack and speed. So we're going to go for Zigzagoons and Poochyenas. And again, we're only speeding through the grass training here. We're not going to speed through the trainer fights. This part is just always not interesting. Alright, that should level us up. No, not quite. One more Poochyena or Zigzagoon. Oh my gosh, Wurmples, go away. There we go. That'll level us up. And we learned Stun Spore. That's nice. So yeah, we have 3 Pokemon that are wanting attack. One that wants HP, one that wants defense, one that wants speed. Of course, speed really can go on anybody. We're gonna start off with Machop up front. We'll have to watch out for flying Pokemon at this point in the game. You know, Psychic is also our other weakness, but flying is the big one. Get out of here. I'm gonna save the game just in case something weird happens, because Pokemon's been doing weird stuff. We have a bug trainer here. We'll get out our Makuhita. Alright, Wurmple. Tackle! Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt for Makuhita to start a fight with a focus energy. So as always, in this first episode, our goal is to get to Rustboro. Alright, let's swap up Shroomish. Come on with a tackle. There's always a chance it'll get effect spored. We probably can also get speed on Tyrogue. That's not going to hurt anything. Alright, we're going to try to take down this Talo with Shroomish. We're going to drop a Stun Spore on it, hopefully. That did a good amount of damage. Wow, critical hit. Nice. Couldn't get a paralysis for Shroomish. Wow! What? Two of our Pokemon knocked out by a level 3 Talo. Not good. Let's go back and heal. Goodness. I guess that's what we get for being weak. Let's give a Pecha Berry to Makuhita and to Machop. And we'll give an Oran Berry to Tyrogue and Shroomish. Goodness. Two critical hits. Alright, we have another Shroomish coming out. We're just going to send Tyrogue out against this, since Tyrogue needs some experience too. We're probably going to get Effect Sport here soon. Gaining 1 HP from those absorbs. Come on, Tyrogue, you got it. Kind of a waste of an Oran Berry since we have a, you know, a Poké Center coming up. We'll heal up, and then we're going to go, of course, talk to our dad, who's going to give Wally a Pokemon to go catch a Pokemon, and we'll just speed past all this, because we don't car. And then we talk to Scott. Alright. Swap Tyrogue up. gonna swap. As of right now, like, you know, Stun Spore's pretty good for us. Well, a lot of paralysis on this Zigzagoon, which is really nice. So now Tyrogue. The moment that the C-Dot starts to use Bite, we switch. Alright, so now we're going to swap over to Machop. So it's at +1 on its defense. Good critical hit. I don't want to risk it, so we're just going to drop a couple Leers while it releases its energy that we don't give it. I don't think we need this hard scale, but we'll pick it up just in case. Tyrogue's still up front. He can take on a Magikarp for sure. How's the volume on the music? I assume it's pretty good. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. That's not bad. We're getting echo, echo, echo though, which is funny. Turn that off. Decided that my volumes were a little low on my mic and on the game, so upped it up, everything up a little bit. Get a Tyrogue. I believe in you. We're just gonna speed up the rest of this. There we go. Alright, and then let's just leave Tyrogue up one more time for this upcoming Poochyena, or not Poochyena, Zigzagoon. And then we'll swap over to Shroomish. Stun Spore. Come on, get it. Excellent. The Growl will not affect our absorb damage, so that's nice. There's the full restore. We will do a quick swap in and out just to reset our defense from the tail whips. I guess it also resets our tackle damage. Good critical hit. Easy peasy. Alright, let's swap up Makuhita. So, the only Pokemon on this team that has a signature move that we need to learn is Makuhita, which has Arm Thrust. So we will have Arm Thrust through the entire game. Well, this would have been a fight I could have benefited off of Focus Energy. So we'll Focus Energy now. Since there's so many Whirlpools we take on here. Hey, Krishinabon. You think this team has a fighting chance? Hopefully they can take a punch or two. I mean, our biggest struggles are going to be anything with flying or psychic attacks. So that's the 6th and 7th gym. So hopefully we get we have a good strategy to get past those at that point. Yeah, happy Friday to you as well. Seventh gym will be tough. The good news with the 7th gym is all of them have a secondary weakness that hopefully we can exploit. But it is going to be tough. I guess I could have took out that Poochyena. This guy's gonna ask if we have a Shroomish, and we could say we do! How's the volume, Krishinabon? Is the game volume okay, and am I a little louder as well? Game volume should still be lessening whenever I'm talking, so... Good, good, good. Sand attack. Right, Machop. Get it, get it. Oh. Now it's just gonna get worse. You can do it, Machop. We believe in you. Good deal. Man, Machop really zoops. All right. We'll swap Tyrogue up for a little experience in this next fight, hopefully. Against these Ninkadas. Tackle. Look at that massive damage we did. Get used to it, because remember, we don't learn another attack with Tyrogue until level 20. Tyrogue is going to evolve into Hitmonchan on this team. Hitmonchan. Punchy Pokemon. Dalich Life. Bop. Good critical hit. You always like Hitmonlee the most out of the three. Hitmonlee definitely hits the hardest out of the three, I think. I think Hitmontop is definitely the worst. But no, we rolled Hitmonchan, so that's what it's going to be. Which is good. Then we're not stacking up the Hitmons all on a single team and have like 3 Tyrogues that we have to juggle until level 20 that all just know tackle. Gen 1 Hitmonchan was so bad. Yes. Yes, it was. You got it, Hitmonchan! Or you got it, Tyrogue! Beat him up. Knock him up. Hit him way up. Skip bit bop. Running out of tackles, though. Might have to go heal before this last route here. It gets much better when they do the physical special attacks for each move. Yes, they do. Oh my goodness. Gen 4 is when Hitmonchan will get a lot better. That means we still have 2 more playthroughs to suffer through with bad Hitmonchan. There are so many Pokemon that get better in Gen 4. I'm really looking forward to it. Barrel. Alright, we've healed up. We'll get to Gen 4 by 2030. So... Oh, hold me to it. Thanks. I mean, I don't know, given our current trajectory and how long it takes us to complete a playthrough, and the fact that we also have to do Fire Red and Leaf Green, I think it's actually more accurate to say we'll definitely end it by 2028. But we'll see. One of these give us a berry. Yeah, you give us a Lost. How's Unity coming along? We only have 5 more episodes of collectibles and side missions right now. And then we are ready to go on with the main story. So we just did Moving Mirabeau, the co-op mission. So we only have 2 co-op missions left that we have to then complete 3 times. It's the tournament and the women's march. And hello? Test? Hello? Alright, let me save really quick, since I've had some weird stuff happening with my stream. Only when I stream Pokemon. Only when I stream Pokemon, which of course is the most that I do. So only 5 for just collections. Yeah, well, really 3 for collections and 2 for side missions. So... we just have one more area with, you know, 3 sections to get collectibles, and then we're done with collectibles. Hello. Hello. Ground control. Holy moly. Are we here? What is going on these days with Pokemon? And it only happens when I stream Pokemon. I'm gonna have to look into this because I honestly have no idea. Oh, and I didn't switch Pokemon. I don't know what's going on, though. I'm back, yes. My stream died. It just straight up died. And it did the same thing yesterday, which is really weird. Really? I have no idea what's going on that's making it do this. Let me try something here. All right, we're gonna try something here. I mean, we're close to the end of the stream. Well, and like I said, it's only happening during Pokemon. All right, just a second. That's fine. All right, we're gonna see if this goes a little better. Holy moly. I'm sorry, everybody. I honestly, I don't have an answer. It's really frustrating for me as well. Can you still hear me fine? Is the volume still about the same what it was? The game volume might be a little lower, isn't it? Alright. I feel bad for it doing that. Alright, let's target down this C-Dot. For now. You know, before when it would crash, and it would just crash like my tracker, but it wouldn't kill everything like that. And it only happens during Pokemon. Which I think is what's more weird for me. Yeah, I put the I switched to my other setup with the other trackers, so you know, I had switched because I thought it was the tracker that was causing the issues. Yeah, and I had the OG up because I thought that was more stable because I had used it for years before I used this new tracker. So I'm not entirely sure what the issue is. Right. We were so close to the end, too. But anyways, we're gonna finish up this episode, and I'm gonna look into things, and I'll get it fixed by Monday, hopefully. Leech Seed, that's nice. So, Crescendobon, you want to know movesets for this team and what we're kind of looking at here? While we're finishing up stuff? Alright, so for Machamp, we're looking at Cross Chop, Earthquake, Bulk Up, and Double Team. Hitmonchan, we're looking at Sky Uppercut and all 3 elemental punches, Fire Punch, Ice Punch, and Thunder Punch. Hariyama is going to know Arm Thrust, because that's its signature move. Fake Out, Belly Drum, and Secret Power. And then Breloom, we're looking at Leech Seed, Sky Uppercut, Giga Drain, and Sludge Bomb. Alright, let's sell our stuff we don't need. What's the power? It's a secret. I mean, it really was just fill out Makuhita's moveset, and it also has the ability to cause status effects, so no reason not to. We should teach Bullet Seed. Because I actually can teach Bullet Seed this time. Of course, the moveset that we have is not bad. Maybe we don't teach it. Let's heal up. Let's get cut. And then we'll go into the trainer school here. Get the Quick Claw, which we don't use anyways. Then we'll talk to Scott again. Alright, well, we are going to end this episode here. And I'll level up to 15 off screen. And then we'll be back on Monday to take on Roxanne and move down towards Brawley. So until then, we hope you all have a great weekend. And we'll see you next time.